summation. And that single word that describes best Sunny Belmonte is respectful. Sunny Belmonte knows that respect is a two-way street, which is why he leads all of us with respect. He respects his colleagues. He respects his subordinates. He respects our political differences. He respects the other branches of government. And most importantly, he respects the integrity of the House of Representatives as an institution. I am confident, as well as all the other members of the majority coalition. In fact, even those who will not vote for him today certainly feel the same, that Sunny Belmonte is the right man to be the primus inter pares, or the first among equals in this chamber. On behalf of the Nationalist Party, Madam Speaker, I second the nomination of Belmonte as the Speaker of the House of Representatives in the 16th Congress.
I believe in my heart, Madam Presiding Officer, ladies and gentlemen, that the best is yet to come. The next 3 years will be special, no doubt. In the 16th Congress, we have the unique opportunity of influencing and shaping policy, steering the country towards the right direction for years to come. Through legislation and oversight, we are going to be planting the foundation for the kind of government we want past the next 3 years. This Congress will be as influential and as powerful as we want it to be. The leadership of the 16th Congress is crucial. A House whose leader is one who respects and values dissent, who constructive and responsible critique. Where intense debates on policies are allowed without causing rancor among colleagues and partners in nation building. Like all of us, Ronnie Zamora envisions a House of Representatives which is responsive to the needs and aspirations of the people it serves. With able and steadfast leadership from both sides of the aisle, I can see ahead a historic 16th Congress.
Clarified on the voting.
Madam Speaker, we are still in the process of nomination. I will gladly answer any query to the process of voting at the proper time.
No, we just want to know, Madam Presiding Officer.
In the meantime, can we go on with the nomination, Madam Speaker? We're still in the process of nomination. I now move that we recognize the gentleman from Kabataan, the Honorable Terry Rindon, and that he be recognized. To second the nomination.
The distinguished gentleman from the party list Kabataan, the Honorable Terry L. Rindon, is recognized.
My distinguished colleagues, elected representatives of the people, in the past 3 years, we have seen how the Aquino administration has failed miserably in bringing meaningful change. Despite the touted inclusive growth, the socioeconomic divide has never been starker as the rich get richer while the poor have become poorer than ever. The vast majority of Filipinos suffer from intensified poverty and hold accountable the illegitimate regime of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. With Congressman Zamora as Speaker of the House of Representatives, it is our belief that we will win historic victories together. Maraming salamat po.
I move that the gentleman from the 1st District of Surigao del Sur, the Honorable Philip Pichay, be recognized to make his nomination.
The distinguished gentleman from the 1st District of Surigao del Sur, the Honorable Philip A. Pichay, is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. Madam Presiding Officer, may I respectfully and
Madam Presiding colleagues, ang representanteng ito kasama po ng mga kababayan ko sa ikalawang distrito ng lalawigan ng Cavite ay buong pusong ipinagmamalaki at sinisigundahan ang nominasyon ng isang kagalang-galang na kaibigan, kagalang-galang Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez ng unang distrito ng Leyte para sa posisyon ng House Speaker ng ika-16 na Kongreso ng Republika ng Pilipinas.
I move that the lady from the 1st District of Lanao del Norte, the Honorable Imelda Quibranza
Cruz, is recognized.
Maraming salamat po, Madam Presiding Officer, mga kaibigan at kasama dito sa 16th Congress. isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Bagong lahat, nais ko pong batiin muna ang liderato ng 15th Congress kay Speaker kay Majority Leader Neftali Boyet Gonzales at mga kasama sa 15th Congress sa kanilang napagpamyagihan at kasi nakasama na po niya ang mga masasabi natin na mga pinakamagagaling at pinakabeteranong miyembro ng Kongreso. It is really with a heavy heart, ladies and gentlemen, of the 16th Congress that I have to take this particular privilege to second the nomination of the gentleman from the 1st District of Leyte, the Honorable Ferdinand Martin Romualdez. I had wanted very much for him, the Speaker, and
There's none. The election of the Speaker is now in order. Secretary,
Madam Presiding Officer, may I return to my previous question? I hope the Majority Leader will give a clarification. I just wanted to find out, Madam Presiding Officer, if it is the rule, as was advised earlier by the Majority Leader, that the one who gets the second highest vote automatically becomes the Minority Leader. Is that correct?
may we request the Majority Leader to please respond?
That is correct.
I vote for Speaker of the House, Feliciano Belmonte.
Abu, Abueg, Asidilio,
Sani Belmonte.
Aliping, Almario, Almonte,
For the 1st District of Misamis Occidental, I vote in favor of Honorable Sunny Belmonte.
Alvarez, France, Alvarez, Mercedes,
The 6th District of Negros Occidental votes for Sunny Belmonte.
Amante,
I vote for Congressman Feliciano Belmonte.
Amatong Isagani,
Congressman Feliciano.
Arroyo,
Madam Presiding Officer, the 2nd District of Camarines Sur fully supports the leadership of Congressman Ferdinand Martin Romualdez.
Asilo, Atienza,
Martin Romualdez.
Aumentado,
I vote Zamora.
Belio,
Akbayan votes
Belmonte Feliciano, abstain. Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Vicente Jr., Benitez,
On behalf of AGAP and as President of the Party List Coalition, I vote for Congressman Sunny Belmonte.
Bulot Bigtang, Kabilaw, Kagas, Kalalay,
Speaker Sani Belmonte.
I'm voting for Congressman Belmonte to be the Speaker. Chipeco.
The second district of the province of Laguna votes for Speaker Sani Belmonte.
Ko.
I vote for ikaw na nga, Sani Belmonte.
Dalog.
The Lone District of Mountain Province votes for Representative Sani Belmonte.
Dayang Hirang.
Representation from the 2nd District of Zambales, vote for Congressman Feliciano Sani Belmonte.
Dimapuro Abdullah.
Honorable Ferdinand Martin Romualdez, Madam Presiding Officer.
Dimapuro Imelda.
The representative of the 1st District of Lanao del Norte votes for Representative Ferdinand Martin Romualdez.
Espina.
This representative from the province of Biliran votes for Speaker Sani Belmonte.
Estrella.
In behalf of the Abono Party List, I vote for SSB, Speaker Sani Belmonte. Thank you.
Ibardone.
Madam Presiding Officer, the people of Eastern Samar vote for Sani Belmonte.
Fariñas.
On behalf of the 3rd District of Cebu, I vote for Representative Sani Belmonte.
Garcia Albano.
For the 2nd District of Davao City, I vote for Speaker Sani Belmonte.
Garin Oscar Richard.
First District, Iloilo, Congressman Feliciano Belmonte Jr.
Garin Sharon.
For Ambisua Party List, I vote for Congressman Belmonte.
Gatsalian. Sherwin.
I vote for Congressman Sani Belmonte.
Gatsalian West.
In behalf of Alay Buhay Party List, I vote for Speaker Sani Belmonte.
Aaron.
This representation representing the 3rd District of Palawan, comprising the city of Puerto Princesa and the municipality of Burlan, fully supports the Honorable Feliciano Belmonte.
Aresco.
In behalf of Aklan, Feliciano Belmonte.
Hataman Saliman.
Sani Belmonte.
Hernandez.
For the 2nd District of South Cotabato, I vote for
Konghon.
First District of Zambales, vote for Speaker Sani Belmonte.
Labad-labad.
the 2nd District of the province of Zamboanga del Norte,
Vote Sunny Belmonte.
Madam Presiding Officer, on behalf of the people of the Lone District of Bacolod City, I vote for Speaker Sunny Belmonte.
Leonen Pizarro,
ABS Party List votes for Speaker Sunny Belmonte.
Lobregat,
On behalf of the people of the First District of Zamboanga, we vote for Sunny Belmonte.
Loong, Kos, Masong
The representative of One Care Party List votes for the Honorable Representative Feliciano S.B. Sunny Belmonte.
Matugas,
The First District Speaker.
Noel, Nograles,
For the First District of Davao City, I vote Sunny Belmonte for Speaker.
Nuño,
As representative of the 2nd District of Zamboanga City, I vote Representative Sunny Belmonte.
Waminal, Padilla,
Lone District of Nueva Vizcaya for Sunny Belmonte.
Paes,
Madam Presiding Officer, in behalf of the Co-op NATCO Party List, I am for Sunny Belmonte.
Pagdilaw,
Madam Chairman, on behalf of the Axis Party List, I vote for Sunny Belmonte.
Pancho,
I vote for Ferdinand Martin Romualdez.
Panganiban,
Anak IP Party List votes for SB Sunny Belmonte.
Panotes,
The 2nd District of Camarines Norte votes for the best Speaker of the House our country has ever had. Feliciano.
Of the people of the 6th District of Pangasinan, I vote for Honorable Sunny.
Puno,
The City of Antipolo votes for Sunny Belmonte.
Kimbo, Quisumbing,
The 6th District of Cebu is proud to cast its votes for Speaker Sunny Belmonte.
Radasa,
I vote for Speaker Belmonte.
I vote for Sunny Belmonte.
Robredo,
3rd District, Camarines Sur for Sunny Belmonte.
Rodriguez Isidro Jr., Rodriguez Maximo Jr.,
Abante Mindanao Party List votes for Speaker Feliciano Belmonte Jr.
Rodriguez Oscar,
Representative of the Lone District of Camiguin votes for Speaker Belmonte.
Romulo,
The Lone District of Pasig City votes for Sunny Belmonte.
Roque,
The 4th District of Bukidnon goes for Sunny Belmonte.
Sakdalan,
First District of North Cotabato for Sunny Belmonte.
Sahali,
Madam Speaker, from the Lone District of Tawi-Tawi, I vote for Speaker Sunny Belmonte.
Sakaluran,
Representative of the province of the first district of the province of the Sultan Kudarat, vote for Sunny Belmonte.
Salimbangon,
As a representative of the 4th District of Cebu,
The OFW family party list votes for Sunny Belmonte.
Singson Eric, Singson Ronald,
As representative of 1st District of Ilocos Sur, I vote Sunny Belmonte for Speaker of the House.
Swansing,
Madam Presiding Officer, in behalf of the people of Zaragoza, Nueva Ecija, I vote for Honorable Feliciano Belmonte Jr.
Suarez,
As representative of the 3rd District of Quezon, I vote for Congressman Martin Romualdez.
C. Alvarado,
Officer, the representative of the 1st District of Marikina City votes for Sunny Belmonte.
Teves,
Sunny Belmonte.
Janko,
abstain.
Jing, Umali Charina,
On behalf of the 3rd District of Nueva Ecija, I vote for Speaker Sunny Belmonte.
Umali Rinaldo,
Sunny Belmonte.
Unabia,
Sunny Belmonte.
Ungab,
Sunny Belmonte.
Uy Juliet,
In behalf of the 2nd District of Misamis Oriental, I vote for Ferdinand Martin Romualdez.
And the District of Tarlac votes for Feliciano Belmonte.
U Victor,
Sunny Belmonte.
Zamora Maria Carmen,
From the 1st District of Compostela Valley, this Zamora votes for Belmonte for Speaker of the House.
Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate,
As Bayan Muna representative, I'm voting for Representative Ronnie Zamora.
Zubiri,
Emi Calixto Rubiano, Honorable Maria Jocelyn Bernos, Rosemary Baby Arenas, Gina De Venecia, Kimi Cuanco, Maria Robredo, Mercedes Alvarez, Lucy Torres Gomez, Abigail Faye Ferriol, and the Honorable City Jalia Turabin Hataman, be constituted to notify the Honorable Feliciano Belmonte Jr. of his election as Speaker of the House of Representatives and thereafter to escort the Speaker-elect to the rostrum for his oath-taking rites.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Notification Committee is hereby constituted. The members of the House so named are hereby appointed to the Notification Committee, and they are requested to inform the Speaker-elect, the Honorable Feliciano Belmonte Jr., of his election and to escort him to the rostrum. The Chair invites the family of the Speaker-elect to join him at the rostrum.
Having been elected as Speaker of the House of Representatives, 16th Congress,
hereby solemnly swear that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position,
and of all others I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines.
and of all others I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines,
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
And that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
Hindi, di ba mag-picture tayo sa dali? Hindi, ngayon na. Let's have a shot together. Sige. Sige, kaway nga. Children, grandchildren. Minsan-minsan lang tayo magkakasama rito. Esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a rare honor to once more be entrusted with the speakership of this chamber. This grave responsibility was first reposed on me briefly in 2001 and again in the 15th Congress. Today, I am deeply humbled by your vote of confidence. I accept anew this duty, equally confident that, irrespective of our differing political affiliations, geographic or sectoral interest and persuasion, we will always stand strong and unified in our resolve, not merely to consolidate the gains thus far realized, but to move. Trust surveys are not only, they are likewise indicative of the transformation of this institution, of our effort and of our efforts to place our national constituency front, back, and center of our legislative agenda. The remarkable improvements in the country's competitive ratings, governance indicators, and corruption indices, the investment grade credit ratings achieved under President Aquino, and the economic growth posted last year and in the first quarter of this year, greater number. Economic activity that addresses, among others, the problems of poverty, unemployment, and investment. And if we stick to that goal, we will never go wrong. Reducing the impediments to the ease of doing business, reducing red tape, even as we rationalize our incentives framework, meaning to say, not one or two busy house. In the past, the oversight power has been just there. This time, let's try to exercise them. Greater investment in public infrastructure and facilities must be encouraged, simultaneously with our concern for prudence in the use of public resources. As we pass laws that deter and close the avenues for corruption, so must we gain greater confidence in using public resources to address and anticipate the needs of our expanding economy, our expanding population as well. Government leaders must now augment our kung walang kurap, walang mahirap battle cry with walang kukurap, and marshal great support for the President's agenda towards a clean, honest, efficient, and responsive public bureaucracy. We must complete the modernization of our institutions and the processes they adopt, and rid them of wastages which equally robs our people of essential public services. Until our accomplishments in the transformation of government becomes convincingly irreversible, we can neither allow our present gains to be disputed midstream nor frustrate anew the expectations of our people. My colleagues, our beliefs and philosophies will undoubtedly require us to debate and to disagree as we perform the legislative duties we will set up.
Adoption of the rules of the House for the 16th Congress. So moved.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none, and the rules of the 15th Congress are hereby adopted as the provisional rules of the 16th Congress. So ordered.
Speaker, pursuant to Section 6, Rule 2 of the Provisional House Rules, I move that we now proceed with the oath-taking of the members of the House.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. All House members shall now take their oaths of office.
The duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
And that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily.
That I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily.
Without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Let's give her a big hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you po for your trust and confidence.
Uy, ba't hindi kumakamay yung Secretary of the Budget? Sama bang...
Picture daw po, picture. Thank you po.
Okay,
Thank
sige.
you po. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, pare. May we request the Honorable Deputy Speaker-elect, the legal orders and decrees
Legal orders and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
And that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
And that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
without mental reservation
without
or purpose
mental
of,
reservation
or evasion of, or purpose of
or
evasion.
purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you again. Maraming salamat. This is my wife po, si Nettie. Para ho makulay.
Hello. Congratulations.
Dito ka. Diyan ka, diyan ka. Pamitot na marinig ko. Oath of office. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I, Sergio A.F. Apostol
of
the 2nd District of Leyte,
having been elected as
Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives,
16th Congress,
Congress,
hereby solemnly swear
that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position.
We'll have your wife here beside you. Dito? Sa tabi mo.
presence po, Speaker.
Oath of office. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I, Pangalian Imbalendo, of the 2nd District of Lanao del Sur,
having been elected as
Deputy Yung bata mo sa tubig. Okay, I will sign, Speaker.
Amen? Saka natin ang matapos tayo. Sign them, Joel, din one time. Pag-prepare ako, you can sign them all. Leave them with somebody and other somebody.
The Republic of the Philippines.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees.
And that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
That I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
That I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
without mental reservation
without mental
or
reservation
purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
City,
Having been elected as
having been elected as Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, 16th Congress,
Mayor,
hereby solemnly swear
that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position,
the duties of my present position,
and of all others I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines.
and of all others I may hereinafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines,
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
And that I will obey the laws, legal orders.
Speaker, I move that number 1. So move.
There's a motion to adopt the the House Resolution number 1769. Is there any objection? The chair hears none. House Resolution number 69 is adopted. Majority Floor Leader.
In view of the adoption of Senate Concurrent Resolution number
House Concurrent Resolution Number 2, Concurrent Resolution providing for the Senate and the House of Representatives to hold a joint session to hear the message of the President of the Republic of the Philippines.
Is there any objection to the motion? Hearing none, the same is hereby adopted.
Mr. Speaker, I now move that we now proceed to the election of the Secretary General.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, we shall now proceed to the election of the Secretary General.
Speaker, I move that we elect Attorney Marilyn Baruaquiap as Secretary General of the House of Representatives.
May pala tayo rito ah.
An objection.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Attorney Marlene B. Barua Yap is unanimously elected Secretary General of the House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we now proceed to the election of the Sergeant at Arms and move that we
Legal orders and decrees
And that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines.
And that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily
That I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Sige.
Yes, sir.
Sige. Okay. Kayo. Ito sa kapila.
Thank you, sir.
Majority Leader. So we'd like to request the newly elected nang malamang talagang natuloy na ito. Majority Floor Leader.
Speaker, I move for the consideration of messages from the Senate.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, consideration of the messages from the Senate is now in order. Secretary General is instructed to read the messages from the Senate.
Messages from the Senate. Message dated July 22, 2013, informing the House of Representatives that the Senate on even date adopted Senate Resolution Number 24, entitled Resolution Informing the House of Representatives that the Senate has been organized with the election of its officers and that this body has entered upon the exercise of its functions for
Agabao, Apostol, Balintong, Padilla, and
Is there any objection to the chair? Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Members of the House of Representatives so named are hereby appointed to be the joint committee and are requested to immediately discharge their responsibility.
Mr. Speaker, in order to give the members of the Joint Committee time to perform their assigned tasks, and until the House counterpart is ready to report back their accomplishment to the House, I move that we...
Minority. From the House, Chair hears none. Same are approved.
Mr. Speaker, again on the part of the minority, may I move that we elect the following as the members of the Committee on Appropriations representing the minority: Seth Frederick P. Halos-Hos and Ana Cristina Go. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Motion having been made, are there any objections? House hear none. Same are hereby approved.